time, not a second hour late. You're witnessing the mastery that we display like a hitman. Yeah. See, I go in and get the job done. Yeah, I'm moving like a hitman. See, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I got that experience like I've been doing this for centuries. Before the events I would practice while it was empty. Never needed approval, all I needed was improvement. Got swift with the movement, I attack and defend. We ain't in the same league, we breathe the same air. They act out of fear, that ain't the same here. They don't know why they came, I know why they ain't clear. And when I need to switch it up, I only change gears. Enemy, where art thou? There were so many habagos, it's looking sparse now. I let my weapon whisper to you like a can't shout. I'm getting even, 4-2-3, I'm like a calm count. But you can count on me to do it for the right price. They ain't a game even though I spy. They feel the presence of our zeitgeist. Our victories were written in bright lights. I'm moving like a hitman. Cause I go in and get the job done. You see me moving like a hitman. Yeah, I go in and get the job done. They don't want none. I'm moving like a hitman. You know I get the job done.
The sweetest thing, yeah. I live all the joy you bring, yeah. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. I'm coming back. Are you ready for more? Are you ready for more? Regrets, oh, I have a few. Yeah. I try to change what I cannot undo. But I'm coming back, knocking down the door. Coming back, are you ready? 'Cause I'm coming back, knocking down the door.
Hello, fight fans. I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the WBC Arena. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
It's time now for our tale of the tape. Up first is Tyson Fury. He stands and the Gypsy King himself, Tyson Fury. This multi-time heavyweight champ.
This bout is scheduled.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a pro. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Jab does not score. That counter shot lands. Down goes Fury. Wow, let's take another look at that.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
So then look at his corner, look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count, get up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee, save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner, somehow get to the end of the round.
And Eddie Hall goes down! I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
I've got to see that again.
can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Oh, these are...
Smart move here to take a knee and get a break from all that beating.
What you see right there is a heartbroken fighter.
They miss with the jab. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. I don't know who's got the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 2. Let's see how these two fighters respond after both got knocked down in the previous round.
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him down. How are they going to walk back out of this into the next round?
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there.
Hold on, got to cut you off here, Johnny. Big Eddie Hall took the beast. Eddie Hall is down. How about that technique on that headshot? Let's see it again and appreciate it more.
I need to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You still want to fight?
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
I got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Is that forever hope? Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Look at the big fella. Do you believe this? The world's strongest man is down. Wow, that impact was incredible.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
Not many people would have predicted it. Tyson. Not too many. What a fight we expect this one to be. Both of these athletes primed and ready. The only fear you have with this fighter is, has he punched himself out? time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Well done with that counter shot. And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And looking at that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
They ain't stopping me, I'm a pro like a Mac, drip flow like a tap, tiptoe to the stack.
There's a counter shot. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Those counter punches have to hurt. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output.
Yeah, the hate, the grind, the sweat, the blood, the time, my motivation. I work too hard, too long, and not be in the conversation. My team been up, way up, ain't nothing less than domination.
But thought there might be more action here. Nice stop, but that won't score. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Let's talk about Fury in that last round. Well, what do we expect to see here in round two? It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him. Tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. The big fella might be in big trouble. Strongest man is staggered. And Eddie Hall goes down. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. And we continue.
They're back on their feet, but how long will they stay there?
Hard, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Big Eddie Hall took a... Do you believe this? The world's strongest man is down. Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Even I've got to see that again. Where did that come from?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
It happened. You saw it.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions,
It's time to get interstellar in your favorite constellation here at the observatory. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to...
Here he comes.
This bout is skipped.
One of the hot. And that's the opening bell, round one. Got him there. Oh, and the right hook clipped him clean. Those counter punches have to hurt. Missing with the hook. There's a counter shot. You can really feel the buzz in the air tonight. So much hype here in this arena.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted, it's like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Good counter punch. He misses with that straight left. Nice counter. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. And he scores with the counter. Gonna shake out the arms and legs and move around a little bit. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Wilder in that last round. That was almost a 10-8 round. Complete dominance.
You can't...
What do we expect to see here in round two? That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Zhang is in trouble. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Well done with that counter shot. And the bronze bomber goes down. And as we see it again, there's no way to get up when you get...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T, play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over again, they've got it.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Nice stop, but that won't score.
Just wanna run away from this place, away from mistakes, broken.
Well, you can't do that, can you? Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet. And there's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter shot. That hook was off target. Good counter punching. A perfect counter lands. No rest for the weary. Nope, that uppercut does not score. Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Both men step back for just a moment. A perfect counter shot. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Wilder.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out.
On to the 4th we go. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish. He takes a knee, buys time, collects himself.
That must have really dented the ego. You don't want your opponent to see you do that.
Born in the thunder, slave to the hunger. They always said there's no way out.
Catch and shoot. The right hook just missed. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. He needs to be careful, and before they get knocked down, they choose to go down on their own and take a knee.
What you're seeing right there is a heartbroken fighter.
Just missed with that hook. That is illegal. His stamina is off. Did you see that? Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious... And down goes Wilder. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
A shot from the dog.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes after... Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
And down goes Deontay. Let's see that again.
You're right, Todd. What?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after... Deontay. All the talk. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Missing with the hook. And he scores with the counter. He misses with that jab. Nice counter. There was so much hype surrounding this match, I wonder if it can actually live up to the hype.
You have certain fighters that are born for this, that are made for the big crowd. And look in that corner right there, that is that fighter right there. They have elevated, lifted it like they're not touching the ground. This is what they were born for.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched. Skip.
An illegal move there. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Incredible work rate. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They exchange punches. They have no respect for each other's punching power. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Wilder in that. And there's the bell for round 2. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you. And that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
This fighter doesn't just want to win by knockout. They want to do it early so they can get out of here.
Oh, this is a slugger right here in front of them. You know, these kind of fighters, they want to get hit in the face because it G's them on. They want to stand there and...
Well, you can't do that, can you? Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. And Deontay Wilder just got clipped. And down goes Wilder. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So they'll make it up and this fight continues.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. They knew it when they threw it. The perfect body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give me the ball. Let's talk about Wilder in that. The bell rings and we start the third. Is this the beginning of the end after 2 knockdowns last round?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that? That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
There's a counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. Is he going to punch himself out, though? You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. And he misses with that straight left. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Just missed with that hook. Clearly, that's not allowed. Oh, Wilder just got clipped and he's in a world of trouble. I don't know if I've ever seen him this hurt before. And down goes Deontay. Wow, let's take another look at that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You still want to fight?
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again. So we enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. Talk about Wilder in that last round. You've got... On to the 4th we go. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Good counter punch. A perfect counter shot. That hook won't score. Just missed with that hook. Looking to land the hook. That counter shot lands. He threw a punch and just got countered. Good counter punching. Wilder just got clipped. I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes up to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Those counter punches. Deontay Wilder rocked right now. He's in some serious trouble. And the Bronze Bomber goes down. Thank goodness we've got instant replay. We get to see it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Listen to me. Are you okay?
Let's talk about Wilder in that last round. What a huge momentum. Time for the 5th round. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
He got out of the way of that right hook. Nice counter shot. Well done with that counter shot. And that right jab just misses. And it's lights out. That will do it. What a knockout win. Now that is a massive.
Are you okay?
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear. Ask your questions, I'm the answer. I'm the whispers in your ear. When the lights start flashing for you, expectations loud and clear. I'm a Russian, I'm a fighter. I am everything you fear.
This bout is scheduled for...
We welcome you. Many said this fight would never happen, and yet here it is, and here we go. He threw a punch and just got countered. Nobody home with that hook. One punch could change anything when these two step in the ring. They miss with the jab. A A lot of pre-match drama. Who could forget what we saw yesterday at the weigh-in? Fighting at the bit to get it on in this historic venue.
For a fighter walking into a theatre, I think this is the closest thing to fighting in a gym because the people are up close. You can hear people talking ringside. You can hear people jeering, saying how good you are, saying how bad you are. You can hear the pressure, the expectation.
The referee not going to be happy with that illegal move. Punch, counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that.
Whoa, Johnny! Zhang is in trouble. Hold that thought! And the big bang just got banged. Didn't wait too... Did you see that? Zhang is in trouble. A much better game plan here.
Defense, defense, defense is every...
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? And the big bang just got banged. And it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Just missed with that jab. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one.
Focus.
Here we go for round two. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Catch and shoot. There's a counter shot. We've seen this fighter in the past go 12 rounds and not have a mark on their face. That's what happens when you stick and move. You hit and you don't get hit.
If you want to corner an outside fighter, make them fight off.
Why would they try something that's obviously illegal? I want to think of holding on here for a minute. Who would have thought Ali would get rattled like this? Big shot, and down goes Ali. Everything looks better in slow motion. Let's take...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That here okay.
So this fight will continue, but how can they get back into this bout?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels, look at it's up there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
The corners must be so...
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Zhang is in trouble. And down goes the big bang. Let's see that again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4. Come to me.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Well, now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Good-looking hook, but it was blocked. Nice counter. Caution being thrown to the wind. If there's anyone that can get out of trouble, it's Muhammad Ali. And finally, Muhammad Ali goes down. Let's watch that again in replay from a different angle.
1, 2, 3.
Well, this fighter has been down. The bell rings and we start the third. Last round was a disaster. What can they do here to turn this around?
2 knockdowns and you're coming back from that. That's near on impossible because your head must be all over the place. Your legs will feel like jelly. What can they tell you in the corner? All they can do is wake you up. They can't even go into game plan.
And he just missed with that left jab. And the big bang just got banged. Disaster averted, it seems. We continue on.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Swing and a miss with the hook. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. That counter punch caught him clean. Just missed with that hook. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Big whiff with the right hook. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. Is this the beginning of the end for Muhammad Ali? The greatest! Muhammad Ali is down! Do you believe it? One punch did the trick. Let's...
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And you continue.
So they're back on their feet, but let's see how much they have left in the tank.
Look at his corner, look at the instructions. They're telling him to calm down, make the most of the count. Get... Head up, breathe and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow get to the end of the round.
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. For this next round.
Sweet stuff.
And there's the bell to start round 4. He couldn't finish him off in the last round. Let's see what this has in store for us.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
The only fear you have with this heavyweight is has he punched himself out? Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. That uppercut does not score. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Holding nothing back here in the round. has been dazed. Muhammad Ali in trouble. Zhang is in trouble. No, we don't see a knockdown.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What did they do? What did they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
These two are the perfect dance partners.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Good counter punching. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
His stamina is off the charts. Perfect counter shot. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. The perfect counter lands. You've heard the old phrase, this might come down to... Back into the fray here in round 5. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
This is the heavyweight division. One punch could end this fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And the big bang just got banged. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Beautiful counter punch. A lot of effort being exerted here. Beautiful counter shot. Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
One punch could end this fight for either of these two heavyweights.
This is when you get in the ring feeling like you're King Kong, because you know you've got a chin that is not going to get dented.
Nice counter shot. The stamina is off the charts. Those counter punches have to hurt. Well done with that counter shot. No rest for the weary. That counter shot lands. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank on this one. What are they thinking? That's clearly illegal. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
You cannot gas out. If you prepared right, slept right, ate right, and did everything right for this fight, you have no excuse for gas.
Yes, I like that round. Good round.
There's the bell to start round 6. How much do they have left in the tank after that last round?
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me personally, I don't think that's possible.
Oh my goodness, Johnny! Zhang is in trouble. And down goes Zhang. We wondered how good his chin was, but no one's chin's standing up to that shot.
I've got to see that again.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
Accuracy, power, punch, perfect. That must hurt.